Good morning. It is 7:43 in the morning, and today we're doing a full day wear test of several items. First, we're doing this palette. This is the Danessa Myrex. The plaque it was not glued. Like I showed in my this is my second video on this palette. So this is the palette. And because it has pomades, and that's what I'm trying to figure out, if like how long they last, like how the formula performs throughout the day. So that's what we're doing today. And also so I'm gonna do my full face with it, like Danessa designed it to do: eyebrows, eyes, contour, lips, everything. Okay, so I am going to start with so I have two samples of the MAC pen foundation. I was really impressed with that foundation in the past. I think that it wears very nicely, and it doesn't require a primer. And all of my foundations that I love, that I use them, I have them because they don't require a primer unless they are drugstore. But if they are from Sephora, high-end, higher than like $25 maybe, but like in Sephora they're usually like over 40. And so this one, I'm not it's probably in the 30 to 40 range, the pen foundation from MAC. And I got like the shade that I got before was not really my shade. I felt like it was a little too light, so I got NC37 and NC30. I'm gonna put them on both sides of the face so we can see the shade and see how it lasts. This is my newest favorite foundation brush. It's not meant for foundation, but Patrick Cha designed it for his blushes. Okay, so I'm going to start with NC30, and it looks like this. Just take it out and put it on my, this is the Sephora 57. It's a concealer brush, but because it's small enough to dip it in here. Oh my goodness, I hope that girl gave me enough. Okay, NC30. I think this is too light. Like this would be nice for, oh, because this foundation, this pen foundation, it's a foundation and a concealer. So I'm gonna put it on my eyes as well. This has like a pinkish undertone, I'm noticing. And it's like a full cover. I'm not sure what they're claiming, but this seems like full cover to me. I'm gonna clean my brush, and this is my favorite brush cleaner. This is from Sephora. It's the Daily Brush Cleaner Spray, and I love this product. I have either one or two backups. I recommend this product. Like if you wear makeup, you need to clean your brushes, and this is like it smells like herbally, and it doesn't dry out the brushes. It leaves it like moisturized, and I just feel like it's got good good ingredients. They also have a deep brush cleaner. I don't like that one. Okay, so now we're gonna go into NC37. So I believe this one is, oh, I like this one. It's got more of a yellow undertone. Okay, let's see. Oh yeah, this is more to my liking. because it's got a yellow undertone. I just feel like that brightens my skin tone. And there are other undertones that just dull it. And yellow brightens it. That's why I'm such a fan of yellow complexion products. We're getting into eyebrows, and I always use this product because see how my eyebrows go like this way and that way, and I don't have much eyebrows in the center, so I just want to make them like a little bit longer, and just setting it or styling it with this product helps me with that, because it just shapes your face. So these hairs over here just don't like to extend up. So I'm going to focus on the front here. This product, I love it, but it does have a little bit of, like, when you see how when I'm doing this, like, some gel goes up and removes my makeup, but it may be because my foundation is not set or hasn't dried enough. These are my eyebrow brushes, and they are from Morphe. They're from the vegan line. Sturdy. Okay, so now we're gonna get into the eyebrows. This is something that I didn't try in my last video that I have on this palette, which is just the previous video before this one, because I was like more interested in the formula, and like I knew it's meant to do different things on your face, like it's supposed to be like a full face thing. But okay, so I'm gonna start with Desert, this one right here, and if I darken it up, it'll be with Sculpted. So I'll be using these two, maybe this towards the front, like the center over here, and then darker at the outside. Okay, let's move that there. And I'm gonna get this just a little bit closer because I need glasses. All right, so Desert, and I'm gonna start with the pomade. Okay, so it's hard to pick up product. Okay, it did pick it up. Okay, let me see. Okay, okay, I'm gonna go with that here and just like fill it in maybe. Oh, I think that's too light. Yeah, that's too light. Okay, so Desert is too light. I'm gonna go into Sculpted or Chiseled. Okay, let me see what Chiseled looks like. That's Chiseled. And I feel like it's too gray. So I'm gonna go with Sculpted. Okay, so this is Sculpted. Yeah, Sculpted is the one. Okay. And Sculpted is this one. In the last video, I was curious about the formula and the shades, how they would look on my skin tone. And if this could be my everyday neutral color, a neutral palette. I was not so concerned about what it did with the eyebrows or anywhere else in the face, because most likely I won't be using it on the face, just on my eyes. Um, so that was my first curiosity and wanting to find out how like, because if that did not work for me, then it would be a no for me with this palette. And then I think that everything else is just a bonus. I mean, the eyebrows, unless it really performs like amazingly on, like, say on the eyebrows, then like if I'm getting ready and I am in a hurry and I'll just do my eyebrows with this because I know it's just as good as my other. I like that. I like the shade. Can I use it as a pencil? You know, I usually use a pencil to do this line here. Let me see if I can. So far, yeah. Okay. And then I'm going to fill it out. And the fun part, it's going to be how this formula performs throughout the day. How does it hold up? Because that is equally as important for every and any product from Sephora due to the price tag. Because if it's drugstore, then you know you don't expect it to last like 12 hours or 8 hours. You expect to do like little touch-ups and stuff, but with this palette, no way. I mean, with Sephora prices, no way. Like, I'm expecting everything I get from Sephora to stay until like 8 hours at least. And that's why I don't do just like simple like or like quick reviews on products. That's why I play around with the formula a lot, because I can usually tell how, if a formula has the potential to last 8 hours, or how it will perform just when I apply it, you know? Like, a lot of the times you can tell, but if they do well when you apply them, like this one did on my last video, I determined that in terms of application, like how the formula looks on the face, it looks good. But you can go to that video for more details and on every shade, because shades are different too. Like, I found something that I wasn't expecting in terms of shades. And if I remember, I'll link it up here. Editing Lori put that video right here, so that if you click on this right now, it will just open, it will make it to be next played after this video. So you don't have to go onto my channel to look for it. But if that doesn't work, I'll put, I guess I'll just leave it in when I do. Okay, so these are the eyebrows, and I think, okay, so if you wanted to go lighter with the eyebrows, it would be chiseled maybe. What I like about this palette is that it's from lightest to darkest, or a change of undertone. So you don't have to, it's not like other palettes where you have to go here and here and here and try to find out, okay, what's the next one that's darker than the one I just used. So I like that. You know, when you're in a hurry, you don't want to spend time looking at the next one lightest to the one you just used, or darkest, or like, you don't have time for that. when you're in a hurry. And this palette, like, I think that this is a palette you're using when you are not just sitting down and playing with makeup. You're on a mission to get ready and get on with your day. I'm going to, okay, you know what? I'm going to, okay, because I did not put a moisturizer under my face, like on my skin before I put the foundation. I grabbed this Mario Badusco, I think this skincare facial spray with aloe herbs and rose water. Okay, just to give this foundation a chance. Okay, that's like super moisturized right now. I'm gonna go back with a little bit more of the concealer because I need to set it. Oh, the Kosas setting powder. I love this powder. This is the one I always use. Just a little bit on the eye, just so that the concealer doesn't crease, and then it affects the eyes. So the foundation is looking, oh guys, my lips, if you can see a little blue here, I was eating blueberries yesterday and they're still stained, so that's what that is. Here we go. I'm using this is the Huda, yeah, I think this is her sculpting brush that comes with her bronzer. I love this brush. I love a lot of Huda's brushes. I talk about them in every video. Like I think that Huda for the most part has really done well with her brushes. I think she's very thoughtful with them and she really applies, because when you're using it for the purposes she intended it, you can really tell, wow, yeah, this works really good here, because this is for that, and then this is an angled, so you can swipe it up. And then this one, this is her concealer, her first one. I'm not sure if she still had it on sale this year, but I have like 3 of these. I think they were like $16, and this one maybe like 22 when I bought it on sale. I have several of this, but I can't find my other ones. I need to go look for them. Okay, so what am I gonna use for? I don't want to use any grays because I just like grays. I think she put grays in here for contouring. I used them on my eyes in my previous video, but I did not like it, so I think I'm gonna avoid gray. Okay, so let me see, what should I use for contour? I'm gonna pick something that is close to what I usually use. Okay, I'm gonna start with Desert because I think that it does have a little bit of, it's either this one or that one that I'll start with, because this is a lot of, I'm gonna start with this to do the real contour here. Okay, or should I? Okay, let me see. Here we go. Right under the bone, that has gray, it looks green. This is what I've noticed with this shade, and the same is coming through. Okay, I'm gonna put another one on the other side. Wipe this off and clean it with my although it all wiped off. I'll do it a little bit. Okay, just because I don't want to dislike the next shade, and it being because there's still some more of the previous shade that I did not like. Whoa, okay, there we go. I'm gonna go in, so that's Desert. I'm gonna go with Mirage. This is Mirage. Oh, how this slides. That's Mirage. Yeah, this is more. This is a really good one. Okay, I'm gonna go here as well. Mirage. This has a little bit of, it's got like an undertone of yellow. And this brush is also on an angle, and you can use this to do more of a thinner line. I like that. Get some more over here. Okay. I'm going to use Mirage again. And I do have a preference for the pomade. They're not that pigmented, so I let that dry, and because I don't want it to be blended away. The greenish undertone. It's probably gray, but on me it looks green. And you cannot tell that that will give me like a green undertone by what you see in the pan. So that shade and Stone, which is the absolute gray one, are a no for me. I think I pretty much like every other shade. Okay, works well for lips, but look at this. This is I've had this set for maybe 2 years now. And this came out, so 2 years, and this set is like 100. Oh my god, just hearing that number, I'm like, holy crap. Like, yeah, Sephora has it for like 119. Ooh. And Morphe did have like a sale when I got this. I was so curious about this set, though. That's why I was like, okay, I'm gonna, like, I mean, Ariel, he does a lot of makeup. He's a makeup artist, right? So I was like, I wanna have good brushes. And if he's gonna put his name in it, being like a fairly new makeup artist that's trying to make a name for himself in the process of it, I figured this guy is gonna, and also I saw a video of him saying I was very, like, he's very meticulous with makeup application and all that. So I was like, okay, this guy looks like he put thought into every brush, and he really wants his name to go into something that's good, you know? Like, I mean, everybody does, but it doesn't always work out. And I just had a feeling that his would have, you know? So that's why I splurged on this. It was like for Christmas, about 2 years ago, and I still use these brushes every day in all of my videos. I use them. Now, do I recommend them? I would say get them on sale. Get them on sale. They're good though. Like, if something, I'm not in love with something, I won't use it. Okay, so I'm gonna go with the lips. What am I gonna put on the lips? Should I do the same as, like, Yeah, it's gonna have to be Mirage. Mirage is like my contour shade. Okay, here I go. And this is Mirage. And this is like a little round brush. Lips are dry. Okay, that did nothing. Ooh, okay, that's doing contouring. I'm curious how long this is gonna last. You know, through eating, through everything. Huh, what do you think about this shade? Let me know in the comment section. Like, is this a good, it looks like it's good for contouring, but it's kind of light. Like, I usually like darker, or like if I'm gonna do a nude lip, I want it to be a little darker, but I love the undertone of this. Let me see, I might have to mix another one here. Again, I have blue here, that's from blueberries that I was eating yesterday. You can, you know how some people do the contouring under the lips to create a shadow, I guess? I have a very natural big shadow right here, but here, don't really like to define it. Okay, so I have to put some glue in this. But this is the only one that has given me, that has had any issues, this brush. And I could just put glue on it, it'll be fine. I'm not worried about it. And I have the two, his two, oh my god, it's coming out. I have his two sets of brushes, the eyes and the face. So I have two of this one because it's in both sets. I put some glue in it on it because I'm going to be playing with this for a while. So, and I couldn't find my other one, so I just put some glue inside and we'll see how it goes. You know what I'm thinking? Okay, so I have Makeup Forever lip glosses, and I have some trendy ones. Let's see. So Makeup Forever did a sale, and these went for like $21, and I think they're like $30 each. And I do not think $30, that's Canadian, I don't think $30 is, I don't think this is worth $30. Like, you know what, these are supposed to be like waterproof or long wearing. They're not. They're not. And so therefore I would say $10. Like, same, even Morphe has is it, yeah, Morphe, their lip liners are bigger. Like, this one has been sharpened several times, and it's still bigger. It's still a little bit bigger, and this is like brand new, never been sharpened. And Morphe is like probably this size when it's brand new, without the cap. It's probably like this size. So I'm not impressed with these, but the shades are nice though. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to see what I can match. So this one is Anywhere Caffeine, very popular. Okay, and then this one I may like Limitless Brown. I like, that's Limitless Brown, and that's Anywhere Caffeine. So this is supposed to be like this is the artist color pencil, and this is supposed to be for like all over the face, eyes, lips, everything. Okay, so this is, let me see. Anywhere caffeine. And which one do you think? Okay, so maybe, let me see. Anywhere caffeine may be sculpted. Okay, I'm gonna start with, um, okay, so I don't think it's this one. Like, this has a lot of orange. Anywhere caffeine has a lot of orange. But would it be this one? Maybe Harvest. Let me see Harvest. Oh, oh, Harvest is like in between these two. Core then. Core is the most orange one. Okay, that's too orange. Okay. I don't think it's Mirage, the one I applied here. No, that's the one I have here. Okay, I'm gonna actually put it in here because that's the first one okay, that's Mirage. That's the one I have on my lips right now. No, none of this. Maybe Harvest is okay. I'm gonna try Bark. Bark, maybe like I don't think I can find this one, but maybe there we go. So Bark is the same as Limitless Brown. Also, my other brand, this brand, One Face Rent Dew is one of my favorite. Here we go, Rent Dew, and oh, okay, it's different. So that's Rent Dew, and I really love this one for a nude lip, but this is darker. But you know what I do with Rent Dew is like it's dark too on my lips, but I barely put it on and then I smudge it a little bit and it's perfect. I'm gonna go with Harvest. Harvest. Yeah, Harvest. This one right here for the lips. This one right here. Yeah, yeah. This is for, and then I'm gonna apply this one in the center, and we're gonna do that um nude lip. I am so excited to see how this is gonna wear through the day. So far, in terms of shades, I can do eyebrows with this. They're a little dark maybe, but yeah, no problem. In terms of shade and undertone, I can do the eyebrows with this palette. And in terms of this, I can do that. So far, in terms of multi-purpose, I can do it. And it doesn't require a whole lot of this to sculpt the cheeks. This is Harvest again. Now, it's not gonna end up this dark because this usually blends with the lighter color. This brush, I love it because it's like I thought, like I think a lot of people use a straight um, brush for the lips, and since I started using this for the lips to outline my lips, I just find that it's like it helps. It helps. It actually is a tool that I don't know if Ariel uses it for the lips, but I feel like it helps me. Otherwise, I would go like it would be like more of a straight line. But this, because I don't know what it is about the shape of this that it actually go like it makes the lip define like the shape of it really good. I am convinced that it's because it's a round. It's like a half round brush. Okay, now that the outline is done, and I'm very happy with this shade. Very happy. Harvest. I'm gonna go with this one. Let's see. My lips are a little dry, darling. I've tried to moisturize it, but like, I mean, I tried to do it. I've tried a few minutes before I sat down with this video. So it's not like I did an overnight treatment or anything. Like, I'm not that dedicated to not having chapped lips. Oh, the purple is coming through. That's from my berries, guys, that I ate yesterday. So maybe we won't judge the bottom lip, but the top one, yeah. You know what I noticed about this palette? There's no pinky. There's no pinky undertone or shade or nothing. That looks pretty good. Now I'm gonna go back into Mirage and just blend it a little bit. I picked up a tiny little bit. I'm gonna use Core. Here. I'm doing so far I've only used the pomade. Okay. I would definitely be loving this as a blush in the spring, because that's when I like my oranges on my face. During the winter, I like more pinkish. But that looks good. That gives you a nice chiseled face. I like that. Yeah, when you want like an orangey blush. I'm gonna make the bottom maybe a little bit more of a brown lip. I am not into brown lips, but because I need to camouflage this blueberry stain, and I feel like this white does not look good as a lipstick. What do you think? Is this better? Is this a better lip? Yeah, I think this is good, right? So that was Harvest mixed with Sandstone. Yeah, I think this looks much better. Okay, we're keeping that one. And okay, now we're going into the eyes. The face is done. And I think I'm going to go a little bit more with the contour here. And that was with Mirage. You know what? I'm going to go into the powder of Mirage. Maybe that will intensify it. And also make it, no, it's still gray. Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna use wait, no, that was not the gray one. It was Desert. That was the gray one. Okay, so that was good that I put that powder in there. And then I'm gonna put it here. And then on the nose, maybe to set it a little bit. Yeah, that's nice. So far, I can do the face. And I've already played with the eyes, so I know the eyes is not an issue in terms of making this palette a full face palette. Okay, so we're gonna go into the eyes now, and this is gonna be a simple eye, because this is the palette that you want to grab when you want to look nice, but you don't want to pull a whole bunch of products to do your face. Because this is all I have. So I did foundation, and yeah, I haven't used these, so it's just this so far. Okay, so it's a full face with this one. I'm gonna do harvest. Swirl it around, and you know what? Now this is not moving as much as it did yesterday, so it's dried down a little bit, I believe. This is a beautiful shade. This reminds me of Broom from Merit, but this is more reddish. The other one, Brune, is more neutral. I like both of them. If you're liking this video so far, darling, put a comment and with the heart emojis, and of course, like this video. Subscribe if you're new to my channel. This is your first video watching. I do on my channel, I do all things that make me happy. I've makeup, and also my channel, I've done it as like beauty and lifestyle, because most of the stuff is that I do is beauty. Well, so far it's like 98% makeup, because I just love makeup. I love playing with makeup, and so whatever. But then style, I want to add style, like lifestyle as well, because that allows me to add anything that is in my life, anything that brings me joy, happiness, excitement, that I want to share with you. So so far I haven't done any clothing or fashion, but that's another area that I love, and I do plan on doing that. But right now I'm really enjoying this sit down videos and just playing with the makeup. I've been working on improving this type of video, because I had to get the lighting right, the camera right, the setting and everything, the mirrors and everything, so that I can, because I'm kind of like a perfectionist in this. Like if I'm going to put something out in public, I want it to look good, you know. So I've been, I mean, as perfect as I can, right? Like I'm also like, okay, well, that's good enough. I can also do that. But I find that like you know what, I am not an extrovert, or I don't like to be out in the, like, the center of attention, or like any of that. And I actually, oh my god, I have been, but because I love makeup and anything beauty, I've been watching YouTube for years, and I've always been like, oh, like I really like doing, like I the videos, the channels that attract me, is because, oh darling, another thing, you know, I don't have cable. All I watch is YouTube, because like I find it more beneficial, or it's entertainment with value, you know, like I'm learning something, and I love learning. So YouTube for me is everything in terms of entertainment, in terms of screen watching. Like I don't have cable. I have not had I have not had cable my entire adult life. I tried it once. I hooked it up, and it was just not a good cost per value. Like the this was many years ago. It was like 12 years ago that I tried it. I connected it with, you know, one of the leading cable companies in Canada, and it was not cheap. It was expensive. Expensive for me because I don't like to spend money, like a lot of money, on entertainment of that sort, like cable, like TV, like watching TV. I find that I don't like to spend much money on that. I don't think it's a good investment, first of all. Um, and this was like 12 years ago. So like when YouTube was just developing, um, and I quickly like within a month I cut it off because I was like, no, 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 I'm not gonna be paying money for. In the pictures, it wasn't even HD. They were giving me, like, for that price, I think it was like 50 something, and they were giving me like grainy picture. The screen, the video was grainy, like to watch local channels, like all, or like the basic channels, they were not even HD. So I was like, the hell, the hell, I'd rather just like put the internet on and connect it to my TV and watch YouTube, and then I can search any topic I want to learn about that day and be entertained while learning. You know, not just like flipping the TV and all the channels and just picking something from there. No, I get to decide exactly what I want to watch, what topic I want to consume. You know, um, so, and I think that that's like this generation, or like these times, we have that option. Like it's so different from like the 90s where all we had was TV. You know, you had to pick from Friends and Will and Grace because we have a lot of the um, American channels here. And so, okay, so while I'm talking, this is drawing, and then I'm going to see if I can blend it. I did try that in my last video, and it was fine. Okay, so now that this has dried, I'm going to see if I can blend it up a little bit. Yeah, I can. So as I was saying, yeah, if you're cable, I mean, nowadays I think that cable should be free, or not as expensive as it used to be, because now we have choices. We have internet. You can watch, like, YouTube has everything. So I am a huge fan of YouTube, and I've been thinking about uploading videos for since 2012, and because I am so not a, like, I'm a very private person, and that is what kept me back for so many years since 2012. I was like, no, I don't want my face to be in public. But now it's like more of normal, and I see it as normal because I've been watching people on YouTube for so many years, since 2012, and I've learned so much. I learned how to take care of my hair, how to treat my hair, how to not damage my hair, and ways to repair it or ways to maintain it nicely, because there's all sorts of people on YouTube, you know, that have so much knowledge, or they're like, people are such a wealth of knowledge, and we are so lucky that people are willing to put their face out in public and teach us their knowledge. or like, and like show us their experience, and we can learn for free. You know, you just pay internet and you can learn whatever you want, like pretty much, you know. um you can travel the world on via your screen. You can go see how another country looks by just turning on YouTube and learning how other people live in the world. um that is amazing. We've never had that in history, never. So like YouTube is such a huge, well, like it's the new encyclopedia, like Google and YouTube, you know. And you're entertained while you're learning. And for those reasons, because I've learned so much from YouTube, um that's why I'm like, you know what, like I've been watching it since 2012. So I'm like, if I enjoy it so much, I like get over the fact that, yeah, you're a private person, but nobody's gonna come to your house. Like, you're still alone in this room and just filming. And that's what and the love of makeup and beauty is what really convinced me. But I've been like talking about it for so long. My daughter's like, yeah, do it, do it. My brother was like, yeah, do it. My In 2012 or 2011, 2010, my brother was like, I told my brother, I'm like, because he saw me watching YouTube for um like often, right? Because I never had cable. Like, when I was living with my parents, yeah, we had cable, and you know, they watched novelas and all that. But on my own, I was always like, also because like my daughter was little, and I was out at work, you know, the 9 to 5, and my daughter was either in daycare or in school, so we were never home to be watching TV. And also when my daughter was small, and like when we were home, like in the weekends, but also we were busy. Like, we had to go and run errands and grocery shopping and all that. But when I was those few hours that we were able to be home, and also like I liked taking my daughter out, and like I wanted her to experience, to have a good childhood, you know. And I would take her to the movies, to the mall, to amusement parks, like indoors and outdoors and stuff. And also like kids festivals and events, like the big comfy couch, and Blue's Clues. And we went to like 3 performance. There was another one that was like, oh, Disney, was it Disney on Ice or Mickey Mouse on Ice? So because I wanted my daughter to have like a nice memory, and like something that I didn't have. My mom was it was never a priority for my mom to uh, give me like those childhood memories. She thought, you know, surviving is enough. You know, but I mean, like a lot of parents of that generation, that's how they think, right? But growing up, I did see kids experiencing child events, such as, you know, Blue's Clues on a live and stuff like that. So I wanted my daughter to experience that. So we weren't really home much, but the times that we were, we had I had like a little antenna on top of my TV, and I was able to get a whole bunch of like about 8 channels where I could see the news. And my daughter had like 2 channels for cartoons and kids TV shows, like running 24/7. I think it was Treehouse and some other ones. And okay, so oh my God, look how pretty the eyes look. Like, this is it. Like, I could just go out. I look perfect. This is like an everyday look, and you know how to put makeup. It looks like you know how to put makeup. The formula is just amazing. So like right now, as just being applied, it is amazing. Like the lips. And you know what? Okay, in terms of using this palette for a lip liner, yes. Like the tone, the undertone, the shade is there. You can definitely use this as like, because this palette is like a neutral palette. And so you're either going for a whole neutral look like I have right now, or you're mixing it with other stuff. Like I could put like a pink blush and a different lip and keep everything else the same. So you have neutrals with a little bit of color. But if you just want to do everything from this palette, so the plaque came out. Oh wait, here's the box. I will show it just in case somebody's wondering if this is a dupe. It's not. Here's the plaque. And I did show it in my other video, but I'll show it here as well. So it's just a matter of glue. And the plaque is like heavy. It's like solid. Okay, so should I do mascara? I don't really want to because I'm gonna be home working from home today, and that's why I'm doing this full day. So let's see what time it is now. And that's my puppy. That's Blueberry. Her name is Blueberry. So 9:21, and I started this at 7:30, so a lot of yapping. So I'm gonna go in with the powder here. Because the last video I realized that the cream was just too bright and like more difficult to blend. Here under the eyebrows, that looks beautiful. Doesn't it look nice? Very nice. Oh, okay. I'm gonna do should I go with a darker? Yeah, I think I'm gonna do just to try out. Should I do? Okay, I'm gonna do this brush is the Sephora 22. I think this is the eyebrow brush or eyeliner brush. The next one, Bark. Yeah. Okay. Bark. I'm gonna do a little bit eyeliner here. So this is your brown eyeliner. Yeah, that looks really nice. Huh. Let me put it here. Whoop. Oh, what? Okay, it just transferred to the top. So yeah, because when you're applying it, it still feels like a pomade. Like okay, you know how the Anastasia's eyebrow pomade. That's how it feels like that creamy when you put it on. And then because I opened my eyes, it did transfer. So I'm not surprised, but you have to be careful if you don't want that to happen. Because I don't want to close my eye over here. I'm gonna do that same Bark in the bottom right here. This is like a dark brown. So if you don't like using black around your eyes because it does close your eyes, you can use this one. And over here, I brought it down more. I'm gonna try to do the same here because that will open up your eye. So I extended, I think it's, where was it? Harvest. Harvest and bark are mixed here. So instead of having that line there, I just wanted to mix it so that it doesn't show like I have a line. An upper eyeliner. Yeah, and I feel like it blends nicely. I'm still able to blend it after. I'm gonna do, so I put the white one on here. Let me do a little bit more maybe. Yeah, you can really sculpt your nose, no problem. Like instead of using a concealer, you can use that one, the lightest one. And oh yeah, I want to put it right here because I like brightening my inner eye right here. So let's see how this is gonna wear because this is something that I do. I yeah, it's part of my makeup look most of the time. I like to brighten this up, and I want to know if this palette allows me to do that, or if I have to reach for another product. Let me see. I'm gonna put a little bit of white over here, and maybe inside of like just to brighten this up a little. Because we also want to see how this white performs. And I let this dry a little bit. So it dries a lot faster than a concealer would, definitely. And when it dries, it doesn't feel like a liquid eyeshadow does, like that is sticky. You know, it feels like oh, I did say I was gonna do something. Okay, on this side of the eye I'm gonna put bark, no, the same shade that I used here, and I'm gonna, because you see, like, can you see the texture? Okay, I'm gonna continue to finish this one, and then I'll show you what I'm looking for. So on this side I have pomade in the bottom. Oh, it intensifies it a lot more. It sets it. So yeah, the powder, Vanessa, I just realized what you did. So because, and this is like I just realized that this was a strategy that she thought of, you know. Like I'm pretty sure I just heard her tell me, yes, that's why. Okay. So you see how the pomade is bigger than the powder, because on the eye, we have, the eye is more oily, like it's got a little bit of oil, right, compared to your cheeks. So so to prevent your eyelids to be oily, you have the powder. And now because the powder, all you need is a little bit to set it, put it on top. That's why she made it smaller. And I think that's genius. Like this, I like this more than this in term. Oh, see, like it's starting to crease. I think I can anticipate this to crease, but I'm gonna leave it like that just so we can see like what the formula can do, right? But right now I saw the improvement, and this eye is more hooded than this eye, and right now it looks less hooded. So maybe in the middle of the day I will put powder on here, but for now I'm gonna just see how it does, you know. And in terms of the foundation, so this, if you look really closely, it has an undertone of pink, and this one is yellow. Which side do you like more, or can you even tell on camera? Yellow undertone. And you can, in this area has only foundation. And you know, another thing I'm thinking, so yeah, comment in the let me know in the comment section which one you like better, or if they look the same. I think that if you are my skin tone, if you like a little bit of pink undertone, then go for this side, which is let's see, NW30, and this is NC37. I prefer this one because I like the yellow undertone. I feel like it just brightens my skin a lot more. But I don't know, maybe on camera it just looks the same. So I have nothing here. Another thing, I'm not going to set my face with a powder because I want to see how this foundation does. So over here, all of my forehead, I have no powder. All I have is foundation. I didn't even do the bronzing over here. Should I do it? I'm gonna do it in case there's someone out there who wants to know. I'm gonna do it on one side. Okay. So that was, and I'm gonna do both. Okay. So that was Mirage. So I'm gonna go with this larger brush, and I'm gonna go here. And this brush, the angle, I'm just hitting it right there. Okay. And then on the same angle, I'm doing the powder. So there you go. Yeah, you can see the difference. No bronzer. Okay, I think we're done, and I will check back in with the progress throughout the day. I am back because I am going to apply a setting spray on one side because we're going to test that as well. Okay, hang on a second. Okay, this sprayer is a little wonky. Okay, that's it. Coming back to, for those girls that love using wait, like I don't feel like oh my god, okay, okay, now it's everywhere, even in my hair. Okay, bye-bye. It is about 3:30 or 3:40 p.m. So I've had this makeup since, I think I finished applying it at around 9 in the morning, and now it's almost 4, and I wanted to show you the how it is now. Now I haven't done nothing to it. So since I finished applying the makeup, I've only had water, so with a straw, and I haven't eaten yet. And I've just been doing computer work, so just sitting at a desk, and I think it looks good still. And I only set with the Charlotte Tilbury setting spray, only this side, and this is the side that has the powder. Okay, so I'm gonna zoom in. That's probably too much. Okay, I've zoomed in, and this is what it's looking like. I think that the eyes, this one has held up pretty good, but I think there's a little bit of creasing, but this only has the pomade. And if you see a little smudging here, it's because I've been like sitting on a computer and just like doing this. And so I think it's spread a little bit here, and there's no setting powder on this, setting spray on this side. The lips have, I think they've worn off, but I haven't eaten anything. I didn't put any moisturize. I haven't put in. Sorry, that was my puppy. I haven't put any like lip moisturizer or anything. So my lips are pretty chapped. So, but the top here is fine. My little puppy. It has. Oh, it's a nice Bluey. So the top here has worn off as well. So I don't really want to count the bottom because like it's quite dry, and I do touch my lips, I guess, sometimes. But and I'm standing in front of a big window right now, so this is natural lighting. I think that the little blush that I put on, I think it kind of has disappeared, but I only put a little bit, I guess. The eyebrows are still good on both sides. The one that I set this side, so this is good, but equally this is good as well. Now this is the eye that I put the pomade and the powder on top, and I think that this one is doing better than this one, but just slightly. Like here, I think that I see a tiny bit of oils, but I am kind of dry, I would say. And I didn't put any moisturizer or anything under. Oh, I did the concealer, just the concealer, and then applied the Groundwork palette here. And here with the white one over here on both sides, it has disappeared. I put some white here. I think it's pretty much disappeared. And the contour on the nose, I think it has disappeared a little bit on both sides. They may be equal as far as wearing off, or like they look the same. So the setting spray, I don't. And here's the contour. Maybe that's worn off a little tiny bit on both sides. I think they're pretty equal. Now here, this is where I put the like a bronzer, and it's here. I didn't put it on this side. And that's here. Oh, but I also, this is the setting side. So this is my first checkup, and I'm gonna do another one maybe around 6 or 7. This is the final check, and it is 7 p.m. and here's the final results of the wear test. So I started putting this makeup on at around 7:30 in the morning. I think I finished around 9. So from 9 to 7, all of this has been on. The foundation has been on since 7:30. Okay, so this is the eye that I put the powder on top, and it creased after all, like the whole day of wear. It creased. The other side did as well. I think they were pretty similar. Maybe this one wore off a little bit more. This side I did not put any powder. And the eyebrows I think are pretty good. This right here, that could have been from, you see how if I do the foundation first, that Patrick Ta will do that, like it has some kind of, like you can see the glue mixed with the foundation. But I think overall this over here wore off, but I do touch my face during the day. I think it's not that bad actually. I don't think it's a bad result for this palette. Over here, on my nose, I put on so it's a foundation and the palette. I contoured my nose, and it's looking cakey. It's looking a little cakey, like for a full day wear. It's not bad though. And also I did not put any moisturizer on my face. My face is feeling pretty dry, but I didn't want to do anything to it. And over here is where I did the blush, the orange that totally came off. The contour totally came off. As the foundation as a concealer, I don't really like it. I do wear glasses, so if there's some indentation here, it's because of the glasses. And I've been wearing glasses the whole day. I've been on my computer. Now the lips. The lips completely wore off. I don't think that this is good for the lips. It's just too drying. And I had a sandwich, and that is all. After seeing after seeing the footage back, I can see that everything is so dry. Like the eyes shouldn't be this dry. Like it's not something that I want to be wearing on my eyes after a few hours. Like it just looks so dry. It makes my eyes look worse than they are.